Good morning, guys. It's Michael from Backyard Creations Pharaoh Ironworks. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build the horseshoe pumpkin. I need a few supplies from town. Unfortunately, I was out yesterday. I have an infection in my leg that's been going on for about 4 months, and it's a long story. It was flared up, and I was in so much pain I really couldn't get out. But I saw this last year. I actually built one last year. It was a channel, home built workshops. I'll leave a link in the description. Head over and check out his. As of this year, I don't think he's got but about 1,000 views on that video. If you would, stop by and check that out, and just look at his process if you're interested. And anyway, so I'm going to get right into this. First thing I did was I went over to the 2x72 bench grinder, and I ground the ends of this. I'm going to try to use a TIG welder to TIG weld this. I'm actually one horseshoe short of having enough, to make the stem. And I'm just going to use a piece of mild steel that I have laying around for the stem. I mean, technically, you could get as crazy with this as you like. If you want to, spend some time and make a stem that looks like a stem, heat it in a forge and, forge it out to shape and all that. Yeah, by all means, there is no right, there is no wrong, whatever you like, Anyway, so I'm going to get the TIG welder hooked up, and I'll come right back, and we're going to get into making this. Just on a side note, Maggie's here helping out. She's very interested in the TIG cables being hooked up. I think she's going in the house. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, the machine's running, and I know it's kind of loud, so probably won't do a whole lot of talking, but you'll want to make sure one's facing down and one's facing up. If you want it to be uniform. If you don't care if it's uniform or not, it doesn't matter. Another thing to note is that if you set two sitting together, then the ones that are running perpendicular will be spaced about 1/4 inch further out. And I'm going to try to do this. I don't think these are steel. I think they're ductile iron or something. So we're going to see if I can TIG weld it. If not, I'm just going to switch over and buzz it in with some rods. So let me see if I can figure out how to get y'all a shot. See, I mean, I'm not a great TIG welder, but I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and weld it, and I'll do some more video, and whenever I get a little better video equipment, we'll try to get some video of me welding horribly. Okay, actually this is welding a whole lot better than I thought it would. So here we go, we'll run a couple of beads. This is an Everlast inverter TIG. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a TIG welder. I'm just getting into it. So my beads are not pretty by any stretch of the imagination. So here we go. Okay, so we've got several more welds to do. I'll come back when I get this thing welded up. Alright, the main part of the pumpkin's done. Probably TIG welding wasn't the best process. Like I said, I think this is ductile iron. And then I'm not the greatest TIG welder in the world anyway. So I said I was going to show y'all how I light my forge. I already got the propane torch lit because it's a pain in the butt. But I use wood charcoal, just lump charcoal that you can pick up at Walmart. It's the Royal Oak brand. And then I just get my fire down in there with my torch and let it burn a little bit, get it hot. I've had to close the shop off because for whatever reason the pig cooler is leaking a little bit of that antifreeze out of it, and I definitely don't want the dog to get into that. So this corner of the shop is a total wreck. And like I said, I'm going to move my forge and redo this and make some, I want to make some different adapters so everything works better than the cobbled togetherness that I have right now. But I get this burning, and I use anthracite, which is basically the same coal you use to heat your house with. It burns cleaner than blacksmithing coal does, and it's a little less expensive to buy. But you got to have air on it all the time. So I got this. I know you can't see it. There's a blower down here, and I've got no power. Hang on, be right back. All right, I got the blower running, and it's burning now, so we don't need a torch anymore. And what I do is I just let it run for a little bit, and then I put the actual coal on top of the charcoal, and the charcoal will light the coal. You have to keep air blowing across the anthracite all the time, or it'll go out. And that's another reason I like using it, because I can come out here forging in the afternoon, light the forge, put the coal on top of it, and you know, get ready to go in at night, turn the fan off, it goes out. The forge goes out, and it's done. And you ain't got to worry about it burning out, it goes out. You don't have to worry about breaking down the fire, it'll go out. Now, right here I want to show y'all, I have pulled some clinkers out of the fire. This stuff it won't burn. So, anyway, and hell, we can probably just about forge off of coal, because before we found, you know, coal, we all the blacksmithing that was done before coal was found was done with wood charcoal. So that's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm not even going to get the anthracite started, but to get the anthracite started, all you have to do is pile it on top, let it burn. In about 10 minutes, it'll be ready to go. I got this piece of flat steel. I don't even remember what I had it ground like this for. I'm going to stick it in the fire, let it get hot, shape it like a pumpkin stem, and we're going to go from there. Okay, I went ahead and piled some anthracite on it a little bit. It was burning the coal out, the charcoal out pretty fast. So I've got it up to a good orange heat. Wow, it looks hotter than what it is on the camera. So I don't know that there's any way that I can video this while I'm doing it, but I'm gonna shape it over the horn of the anvil, shape it over the horn of the anvil. I got a 2-pound hammer here that I've dressed up the faces on, that I, you know, do light forging with. Put that back in the fire and let it get hot again. So we'll shape this, and then I'm gonna come back when it gets hot. When I get shape on one, I've made this. It's a top cut tool. All it is a tool for cutting metal off, so I won't have to pull out the grinder to cut it. You want to take a piece of scrap metal and lay on the anvil face and cut on the scrap metal instead of the face of the anvil so you don't damage the face of the anvil. My anvil is actually one I made. It's mild steel, so it's really easy to damage the face. Alright. Okay, and that's it. Pretty much it done, except for paint. Like I said, I think MIG welding probably would have been a better process for this. If I was better at TIG welding, it probably would have turned out better than what it has, but anyway. I'm going to put some paint on this. Alright, there it is. I just used, it's Rust-Oleum Orange for the pumpkin color, and the stem is John Deere Green. I got a little, purposefully got a little overspray. Because pumpkin, you know, the stem comes out from the stem, and you know, and it's all up to you. You want to tape it off and not get any overspray on it. You want to, you know, leave it bare metal. You know, it's all up to you. Anyway, this is going to need to dry, so I'm going to let it dry, you know, probably overnight or till later in the day, and then come back and touch it up. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like or leave a comment in the comment section. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the video where I got this idea from last year. This is the second one. And anyway, I got some more videos coming. I haven't had time to do, it'll come after this, Vic Rattlehead skull from Megadeth is going to come after this. I am working on it. I have to have a few more supplies that I don't have here at the house. I'll pick them up later on today when I'm in town. Anyway, other than that, like I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment. All that helps. And I'll see y'all later.